for your future use. You have to invest. As in this case, you will connect your financial goal with the resources that you had that are known as investment planning. We can invest on mutual funds, real estate, stock, and even gold for our future plans such as children education, retirement, and for family growing. Investing will help you to grow your money and help you in future if any foreseen event happens. To protect yourselves, family, assets, and businesses, you have to make a plan on insurance. The insured will transfer a risk to the insurer and as a return will receive a financial protection in the event of a loss, or also known as premium. Premium that we receive will help to alleviate the burden if any unfortunate event that might occur in future. Insurance company will help you to cover on your medical and health, traveling, automobile, and for our house.
Hi, my name is Mohamad Izham bin Zulhizam, and today I will explain about the current issue of investment planning. The investment issue is a pandemic that made Malaysian investors rethink their investment plan. During this difficult situation, it is risky to put any investment while the economy is uncertain and uncontrolled. One country cannot survive if their capital decrease and cannot build any development in their country. And that is why investment are very important and government need to secure their relationship with foreign investors. Some weak investment plans have made their economic condition worse. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19, almost 85% of Malaysian investors have spent more time thinking about their financial condition and necessarily reorganizing their own resources. Expert investors said Malaysia is more likely to reevaluate and spend more time focusing on their financial well-being if they want to invest into intermediate and beginner investor. Malaysian people also mostly check their investment and worry due to pandemic every week and likely more than once. Despite the fluster year of 2020, it was good year for saving, with 58% of people saving as much as they intended and 28% saving more than they anticipated and 15% not saving at all. And experts also said that general public will need to exercise caution when it comes to investment returns predicted over the next 5 years, hoping for many investors. Experts also added that investors in Southeast Asia countries have become increasingly aware of new investment opportunities that are transforming the world. Gold, silver, and precious metals have also gained popularity as safe haven assets, with 60% of investors in the region investing in gold, silver, and precious metals. And that's why, to cover up the difficult situation during this pandemic, a country like Malaysia really need a proper advisor from the experts and the Ministry of Finance to evaluate and reassess the future investment plans.
Next, I will explain the importance of investment planning that can be highlighted into 4 points, which is to achieve financial objectives, increase family security, outperform inflations, and maintain standard of living. Firstly, to achieve financial objectives, investment can be seen as intended to save money and provide investors with increased long-term returns. Investing in bonds, equities, or mutual funds assists people and corporations in meeting their financial objectives. Second, investment planning able to increase family security. If the working members of the family kicks the bucket, the remaining members of the family will be financially secure due to the investment, because we never know what will happen in the future. Thus, invest smartly, able to increase family security. Furthermore, through investing, someone could also outperform inflations. Rising inflations reduce the value of principals on income securities. With the help of investment planning, it allows the investors to expand their income without having to stress about inflations. As a result, investment planning is a crucial of investor to surpass the market inflation rate. Lastly, able to maintain the standard of living. Investment generates savings which provide an individual with a financial safety net. The investment made by the working person become a valuable source of income for the members, for the family at the moment of crisis. Let's move on to the statistical information. Based on the Reuters Global Investor Study in 2021, about 52% of the locals are tracking the value of their investments more than once a week. Next, the figure shows on the statistic of people's on average annual total investment returns that expectation over the next 5 years that is up to 13%. On that diagram shows that the progress of saving in 2020, which around 28% saved more than their plan, followed by 50% did not save as their plan, and around 58% saved as much as their plan. According to these figures, people have increased their saving, around 58% towards saving generally, 38% toward high-risk asset investments, and 51% toward low-risk asset investment. Moreover, the impact of the pandemic in Malaysia become more evident in people's retirement plan, especially towards their investment behavior. It can be illustrated by 80% of non-retired people who like to save more for their retirement. In addition, about 28% think they will retire compared with the people who will retire at the same age, which is 50%, and lastly, 30% will retire earlier. Based on Schroeder's regional investors have been around 63% people invest in internet and tech companies, and about 55% invest in cryptocurrencies. However, there are 60% of investors that prefer safe investments such as gold, silver, and buying previous materials.
Making an investment is the best idea to have stable finance in the future. It will help investors to fulfill their dream. In order to invest for a better future, investment planning is fundamental and important to future investors. From the current issue that has been mentioned before, we are able to make conclusion that having investment planning is important and necessary for everyone. One of the tools for investment that people can invest is by using peer-to-peer financing or P2P. Peer-to-peer financing is the new and innovative method that lets small business and entrepreneurs unlock capital from pool of individual lender. Not only that, but another tool that also has been provided in investment planning is invest in unit trust. Unit trust can be defined as collective investment program that allow investor with comparable investing goal to combine their cash. The profit that will received by the investor are affected by the profit of the company that issue the unit trust. If we start to invest earlier, the opportunity to generate higher return on earlier investment or capital is going to be higher due to the effect of compounding.
Hello, my name is Nur Ain Badriyyah Zamri, and I'm going to explain the importance of insurance planning for us. Insurance works as a safety net that financially helps us in unexpected life event or risk. With insurance, it can help us live our life with fewer worries, knowing that we will receive financial assistance after any unknowing accidents or disasters. Here are some of the importance of insurance planning in our lives. The first one, insurance ensures financial stability. No matter how much money or salaries in the household could make or how much profit a business could earn, there will be unexpected accidents or disasters that could burn a huge hole in our pockets. This could jeopardize anyone's financial future. With insurance, it will work as financial support where it helps in reducing the uncertainties that individuals, families, or business will face. Insurance also provides support to families during medical emergencies. A health matter is important to everyone and becomes a big concern when it comes to family members. No one can escape illness, and somehow there are people who have to face critical illnesses like cancer, stroke, heart attack, and more. By taking medical insurance, for example, it will protect financially against different types of health risks, especially in emergency. Next, the importance of insurance planning is insurance planning could reduce stress during difficult times. Unforeseen events like having illnesses and disasters could happen to everyone, even they have a perfect life or huge company. Those events not only will increase their financial problems, but they also face greater stress and pressure. With adequate insurance, it really helps in a sense where they don't have to worry much about financial problems, as insurance companies will act as an assistance. Next, insurance planning also actually promote economic growth. Insurance sectors make a huge impact on the overall economy by allowing different risks to be managed efficiently and mobilizing domestic savings. It has turned the accumulated capital into productive investment. It can be said how insurance has supported each different industry by offering business interruption coverage to soften the financial impacts from any unforeseen events in the supply chain. Next, insurance planning also helps in preventing monopoly from forming. When we look at one industry, there always are the big companies and small companies. If things goes wrong, like disasters, inflation, or the economy being slowed, those big companies will probably survive. However, the small company might not. This makes them more risk averse. In some cases, the small company sells them out to big companies. If more small companies give up or any big companies buy them, the industry will be left with a monopoly. However, that situation could be avoided by having insurance planning. Since insurance provides financial support to small companies, it allows them to stay in the industry a bit longer and go through those risks and survive.
Life is unpredictable. Maybe what we have planned is not the same thing that what is actually happened. That is the reason why we should have insurance planning. Insurance planning is important for everyone because we are exposed to risk every time and anywhere. There are many types of insurance that has been introduced to the customer. One of it is life insurance. Life insurance is one of the options that choose to financially support the other family member after the order of the insurance death. But if the death was a suicide case, the family are not able to claim that insurance. The second insurance that has been introduced by the insurance company is health insurance. Health insurance provides protection to support medicine and surgery costs. There are different types of insurance offered by the company to the customer according to the types of injury, disease, and treatment that the customer faces. And finally, another tool that really helpful is motor insurance. Having vehicle, especially car, necessary for everyone to move from one place to another. But when something happens to it, it will be troublesome. Therefore, motor insurance was introduced. Motor insurance can be defined as the protection that should be owned by the car owner to protect the driver and third party from any risk of loss. As the conclusion, having planning for our future finance is important for every single person. The future is always unpredictable. By having financial planning such as investment and insurance planning, we are able to at least minimize the burden of ourselves and our family. As the economic inflation, which the price of our basic needs increase tremendously and give effect to living costs and make life quality of people going down. Something that happened in 2019, which is COVID-19 start to spread around the world. Life is starting to change for everyone. Both investment and insurance planning are really important for everyone. By having good investment planning, we can generate passive income by investing in potential company. And for insurance planning, we are able to protect ourselves and everyone else financially from unpredictable risks.